You know. All right. Now, the fourth one, they are prone to what? They are prone to electrocution hazards. They are prone to what? They are prone to what?
Electrocution hazard.
Electrocution hazard. Now, what that means is that due to the fact that they are already exposed, all those wires, due to the fact that they are what? They are exposed, they become what? They have very high tendency to electrocute. They have very high tendency to what? Electrocute. That's why when you are when it is raining heavily, do you understand? When it is raining heavily and you move on the road, they tend to tell you sometimes you are being cautioned not to walk under the live wire, right? You know, most of the live wire, they are overhead, right? They are above you. That's why it's called overhead. They are above you. You understand? So most times they do tell you not to walk underneath it because why? It is affected by external force, which is what? Wind, rain, and what? Temperature. Temperature has to do with sunlight. Wind, rain, and what? Temperature. So those are the external forces that tend to work on them. Do you understand me? So now, when all those things happen, they are very, very prone to what? Electrocution. Especially what? Rain. Especially rain. You understand? Once rain happens or occurs like this, you know, I don't know whether you notice, most times that's when PACN takes to take their lights. Do you understand? It's that period they tend to take what? Light, so as to avoid hazards such as this. Do you understand? So now the next one we're moving to is what? Is underground. Number 2. Under what? Underground. Under what? Underground. Don't mind my handwriting, it's very fine. So now, in underground, the transmission in the underground, the transmission lines, hope you can see the board. The transmission lines run under the ground. The transmission line run under the ground, and this is common, and this is common to most cities, in distributing electrical energy. Now they said in the underground, the transmission lines run under the ground, and this is common to most cities in distributing electrical energy. Now, abroad, most of their electrical transmission are usually what? Underground. Okay, they are usually what? Underground. Unlike we here. When I say we here, you know what I mean. We here in Africa, and most of our cities are not, usually make use of what? Overhead transmission. Do you understand me? That most of our cities usually make use of what? Overhead transmission. But in mega cities, in big cities, well-developed countries, their transmission of electrical energy are usually what? Underground. They are supposed to come in. Okay. Now the disadvantages. What are the disadvantages? Now let's look at that quickly. Disadvantages. Disadvantages of on that. Okay, that's why disadvantages. The first one, underground conductors. Underground conductors underground conductors entail significantly underground conductors entail significantly higher costs of construction and maintenance.
Mr. Lee.
Yes, I'm here. Oh, sorry.
Please, I can't see what you're writing down.
Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay. Now, they said what? Underground conductors entail significantly higher cost of what? Of construction and maintenance. Higher cost of what? Construction and maintenance. You understand? What does that mean? It means what? The process of constructing the underground transmission of electrical energy, the underground transmission is the cost is very high. The construction is tasking. Then it has to be maintained from time to time so that it will not kill everybody. You understand? It has to be maintained and checked from time to time. So it is, it's anything below the ground or anything inside the ground. They are usually what? Maintained. Look at it. Look at the piping system, especially the piping system of a house. If the piping system of a particular house, maybe there's something wrong with the system, the piping system, they will have to break through the ground again. You understand? Yes, so that is to tell you that mostly anything that has to do with the ground entails what? High construction, one. Okay. Costs and what? Maintenance. Do you understand me? Yes?
Yes, sir. Mr. Lee.
Yeah.
You made a statement that we could kill everybody. What do you mean by that?
Yes, in the sense that if it is not properly maintained, let's say there is a live wire. Now, these are wire passing underneath the ground. You understand? If it were to be exposed, you understand, and all those things are live wire. If it were to be exposed, it can cause a lot of hazard. Do you understand? That's why I meant it can kill. It's hazardous.
Okay, sir.
Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you understand now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now moving on. The second one. Now, cable temperatures vary with what? Load changes. Cable temperatures vary with load changes. I want to rub up the ball. What does that mean? The cable temperature varies with load changes. What does that mean? Anybody? Okay, nobody. I will explain now. Cable temperature vary with what? With load changes. With what? Load changes. What are the loads? they are referring to? What loads are they referring to here? What loads do you think they are referring to?
Electricity.
Ah, yes, electricity. Yes. Electricity. Yes, you are correct. Electricity. And also human activities. Electricity and also human activities. Now, electricity in the sense that, quite all right, load, the number of units people use in their houses and around in buildings. You understand? The number of units of charges they use. You know, it's not every day it will be constant. Do you understand? It's not every day to be constant. She gets like today they might require higher load, and you know that most times, how will I say it? Development takes place, so there are mostly new buildings coming. I mean, being built around. Do you understand? And when they build new buildings, they will require more what? More energy. You understand? They have to have what? Electrical connections, don't they? So now, the more they build, the more what? Electrical connections are being what? Required into those buildings. So definitely, there will be more load to be supplied. You get what I'm trying to say? So now, the more the load, the variation of the what? The more the load, the variation of the what? Temperature. Now, the more load we have, that's when temperature tends to what? Vary. Because why? The load won't be constant. The amount they use today is not the amount they will use tomorrow. The amount they will use tomorrow is not the amount they will use next tomorrow. So there are changes. There are changes. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the next one.
Yeah.
The next one, the possibility of thermal and so now listen. There's a possibility of thermal expansion and contraction. What does that mean? Of thermal expansion and contraction. That is heat expansion and what? Contraction. Heat. The rise and fall of what? Of heat. Do you understand? In the wire may produce what? Voids. May produce what? Voids. So now what are voids? Voids are what? They are air-filled space. You understand? They are they are air-filled space. Air-filled. That is, now for instance, you have what? A container. You understand? An empty container. Let's say Pangolo, Milo, or milk tin. You have an empty container. You understand? If the container is not filled, if the container is not filled, maybe with a content or something, that container is said to be what? Void. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
That container is said to be void because it is just what? Air filled. Nothing, no solid inside. If you close it, there will still be air trapped inside it. You understand? If you cover the container, there will be air trapped inside it, so it is void and air filled. Do you understand? So now we can relate that to your what? Your cable. They said in the cable,
Yes, sir.
okay, in the cable, then gradually destroying the cable insulation. What's the cable insulation? What's the cable insulation? What's the cable insulation? A cable insulation. What's cable insulation? Okay, what's an insulator?
Oh, those that don't let electricity to pass through them.
Yes. So when they say insulation, that's what the materials. They're talking about the materials, the process and materials of cable insulation. Okay, this is a cable insulation now. Now inside this cord, we have the what? The coil there. It could be aluminum. I don't know the one they use in making this one, but you have your maybe aluminum cord or copper coil inside. Do you understand me? Okay, these are
Yes,
aluminum wires, as in inside it, aluminum sheet or things or fittings, anyone you call it, or fiber, aluminum fiber, anything you want to call it. Shy, it's made of aluminum. Now this, hope you can see my hand. This,
yes, sir.
so now this thing you are seeing outside, this material you are seeing outside is an insulator. Without this thing, if you should touch the cord while charging, you are going to get electrocuted. Do you understand? That's why they use this to what? To cover it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So this is a very good example. So now imagine this, a very big cable wire used for transmission of electricity, kept under the ground or passed under the ground or transmitted under the ground, any of the English you want to use. Yeah? Imagine it being under the ground and there's expansion and this thing. Then this insulation, this insulating material peels off or gets destroyed. What do you think will happen? It will be what? The live wire will be what? Exposed, and it will be what? And it will be hazardous. Do you understand? It will cause what? Hazard. You get what I'm trying to say? So that's what they meant by that. Okay?
Yeah.
So now, moving on. The next one, submarine cables. Submarine cables. I want to rub up the board.
All right.
All right. Don't forget,
So I cannot hear you.
Connection or transmission is submerged underneath water. I don't know how true it is, but now they now said notably, water provides what? Natural cooling and what? Pressure. It provides natural cooling and pressure, thereby reducing the possibility of void formation. Now, you can see the difference between this one and our underground. In the underground, there's no provision of what? Natural cooling and pressure. Likewise, what you have is what? Is thermal. Thermal what? Expansion and what? Contraction. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
But in this submarine cables, when you are dealing with submarine cables, naturally, because of the water, you have natural cooling and what? And pressure. So it doesn't allow any possibility of what? Void formation, whereby the insulation material now gets destroyed. No, it doesn't allow that. Now, I said this type of cable has strong polyethylene insulation and corrosion-resistant aluminum iron wire. Guards that provide tensile strength. That provides what? Tensile strength and allows installation in deep water. So what I'm just saying is that this material as listed actually what makes it possible for what? For it to be installed in deep water. For it to be installed in what? In deep waters. Okay?
Sorry.
Any question?
Istani, I have a question.
Okay.
What's the meaning of tensile?
Tensile. Tensile strength. It has to do with can you hear me? You asked the question, you said tensile. What's the meaning of tensile? Tensile has to do with what? Tension. You understand? It has to do with what? Tension. The ability of being what? Of being drawn out or stretched. So the process where you are stretching or you are drawing a particular wire, the process of which is being stretched, that process in between is called what? The tensile. Now it experiences, that's that, or how will I say, that's that tension occurs. The tension in between them. You understand? So tensile strength is just simply, let me just use the Oyinbo. It means what? Tension. The tension. Do you understand? The ability to resist. Okay? The ability to what? To resist tension. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So allows installation in deep waters. You know, you have a lot of the wave and everything underneath the water. There are a lot of pressure there underneath the water. So definitely it will be needed. Whatever material you are using, like this material, they say this is best for what? For submarine cables. You understand? It's what? It's able to what? To resist, or it's able to be stretched. Okay? So now methods of transmission of electricity at low frequencies. The methods of transmission of electricity at low frequencies. At low frequencies. At low frequencies. Okay. Methods of transmission of electricity. Yeesh. Method of transmission of electricity at low frequencies. At low frequencies. At low frequencies. So now, the two methods are the ones that we've mentioned before. The first one is the what? Overhead lines. Overhead lines. These are gotten at the methods of transmitting at low frequencies. Frequencies. Overhead lines on towers. What does that mean? Overhead lines on towers. What does that mean? Now, in a place at low frequency, overhead lines on towers are simply talking about your high tension. Your high tension what? Your high tension power lines. I hope you've seen an high tension before. Huh? Have you seen an high tension before?
What? Can you give a description or something?
Okay, I'm coming. I will just draw it for you now. High tension power line. Hey, you've been to Ijora before, but or you've passed, I don't know. Who has passed through Ijora before? Huh? Or when you do as if you are going towards Ijora. Now you will see something like this. Like you see them many. Something like this. Very tall. Something like this. Have you seen this?
No.
Then the wire, you not see the wire.
I cannot see the board, everything is black.
Huh?
Sorry, I cannot see the board, everything is black.
You cannot see the board, okay?
Everything is black.